Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot Readings here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I am here 365 days of the year to take your political questions. So just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That's an ongoing thing. We have epic troll slayers who keep us safe. Thank you. We have a great community because of you. Thank you. And if you're watching this on replay, hello. You go down the description box. All the questions are listed out there. I timestamp them as I go. So let's get started. In an hour or so, the moon is going to go into Capricorn. So just giving you a heads up. I like to give you guys kind of let you know where the moon is, because it can emphasize on a very small basis, because the moon changes signs every couple of days, but it can emphasize certain things. So tomorrow, sun's in the middle of the night, actually, the sun is going to enter Aquarius. So say goodbye as the moon is going into Capricorn in about an hour. We're going to have the last hurrah. It's going to be a very Capricorn afternoon, evening, and then the sun moves into Aquarius. So what would that be? Capricorn is about the workaholics of the zodiac, about quality, about my favorite things about Capricorn: elegance, quality, conscientiousness, class. The things that I'm not so fond of about Capricorn: trying to date a workaholic, because my boyfriend in college was a Capricorn, amazing sculptor, but workaholic. And also class, not in the sense of keeping yourself to a certain standard of being civilized, but also hierarchy. Not my ex from college wasn't like that, but just Capricorn rules the aristocracy, status, high rises, that sort of thing. So we're going to class up the place for the rest of the day, or the planets are anyway. Sun and the moon are going to class up the place for the rest of the day. Okay. Cecee Rider says, I'm a Capricorn, have been in a funk for the last week. So what does this mean with the moon going into Capricorn? Workaholic. Guilty. It's just going to be lots of Capricorn energy for the rest of the day. But anyway, happy birthday, Lucretia. Happy birthday. That's wonderful. Oh, I'm glad you guys like the overlay. All right. Hello, Seattle. There's an E at the end of my name, just so you know. Oh, Warrior Witch says, I'm a natal Scorpio moon, and whenever the moon transits Scorpio, I've got to be careful not to trigger anxiety attacks and dark garbage. Cap moons, be careful. This will pass. That's true. That's true. Yeah, and when the moon passes through Cancer, which, because I'm a Scorpio sun, but I'm a Cancer moon, as many of you are well aware. Yeah, I can get extra Cancerian with wanting to feed people. And I talked to Sarah this morning. She's doing better. Thank you, everybody, for your prayers. Things are looking better, and for her and her family. And what was it? I said, how are you? And she said, oh, I'm good. And and she was taking her last bite of oatmeal. She's like, and I've got a warm tummy full of oatmeal. And my Capricorn moon was just like, as it should be. Anyway, no worries. Yeah. Okay, all right. Where which Cancerian moons, weepy and depression. Well, that's water signs for you. I got plenty of water in my chart. Anyway, all right. So at 5 minutes 30 seconds in, my dear great Gussie, we have got some stuff to read on today. You guys definitely the running joke is well, the people in the chat held up their side of the bargain. So you definitely did. You've got great questions for me today. So at 6 minutes in, we're going to start with Cecee Rider's question. If I can manage to think properly. Prosecutor Mark Pomerantz is writing a book about evidence to prosecute Orange Menace. Really? Bragg's office wants it held, says the book can taint the DJT investigation. Is this why Bragg is now looking at Trump? Ooh, barely, but it does feel like an overloaded Celtic, so. Thank you so much. All right. What's going on? Because yesterday I was reading on the man I normally call Coward Bragg. It was like, are you actually growing a little baby spine? Really? And it looked like he was. But is it because he knows he's about to, what he's done, what he said, what he was, is about to be held up to the world? Is that okay? I've got lots of cards. Coward Bragg. This book coming out, prosecuting Donald. Will the book have any effect? Will it make Donald Trump actually look worse? Is that even possible? I mean, really? Joyce said they did a big story last night on Midas Touch. Oh, okay. I don't watch that all the time. I do watch it sometimes. So you have to let me know if there was something about it that was that jumped out at you. Okay. Page of Cups. Well, I mean, Bragg got in there because of his Democratic leanings. Because that people wanted him to go after Trump, but he's not a king. He has the office, but he doesn't have the energy of a king. You have to have, you know, the lion heart, the brave, the in the past, hermit. Oh, everybody looking at everything in their in you know, quietly in their offices, investigations over there doing, but it was all hidden. And okay. Center of the reading. 3 of Cups. This is what we want. We want to see criminal charges against the walking embodiment of all 7 deadly sins. You got 17 charges that his company was convicted on, and he micromanages his company. 17. Guilty of 17 counts. Every one of them guilty. So you can't tell me there's no there there. All right, hanging above this. Three of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. I don't know, it's just there's a lot of there's just a lot of planning. There's a lot of quiet. There's a whole lot of not I mean, at least they're moving forward on some things, but it's all very limp. Base of the reading. The book. Excuse me. The book. This isn't about. Usually, books would be like a sword because it's an air sign, but this can be a physical thing. Or this is often a physical thing, and it feels like he could make money off of this and become the star, the guy who wrote the book. So if that's at the base of it, then yeah, this did have something with possibly Coward Bragg possibly growing a little tiny spine. Gretchen says, I don't think Bragg is trying too hard. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad I make you laugh some. Home environment. That's the evidence. They've been gathering evidence. They've been gathering evidence for a long time. The energy of this whole thing is just, really? And you've hired these go-get-em prosecutors who are pit bulls, who are sharks, and you've put them in a kiddie pool, making them just go in circles. That's what this feels like. Hopes and fears. The hope is get a move on, work, actually do the work to finish. Good grief. Oh, I've got 2 cards for what other people see. Everything, what other people see, all the things Trump did. Temperance, Hermit. The Knight of Cups isn't always quiet to me, but this is, this energy is so languid. The challenge. Step up, you coward. Step up, stand up, do something. Your future 1 and 2. Your future 1. Your future 2. Death of the thief. Thief, death. It's not literal, like the demise of someone. This is stopping theft. This death card feels bigger than the, I mean, it is Major Arcana, but it feels bigger than the thief card here. So this is stopping. Okay. All right, final outcome, 1, 2, and 3. There's a book supposed to be coming out. I think we've already seen that this is why Coward Bragg's actually starting to step up. But is he actually going to go through with it? Is he actually going to, hello? Get out of your languid, oh my gosh. I can't with this guy. 8 of Swords, 4 of Swords. Hemmed in, legally quiet as a tomb. But there's a Strength card. I hope that this book makes Bragg look awful. I hope it's truthful, and I hope it really fully makes him look awful. Julie says, thank heavens he's finally doing his job. Mel Broussard says he doesn't have the spine to get it done. Susie says they can't show their hand at all. Alice is saying, by doing nothing, all of them are giving permission. Disgusting. Cecee Rider says, bring the pressure, Mark. Stephanie Martin is saying that the book comes out February 7th. Mel Broussard says that's 99.9% of why he does not want the book to be published. It'll make him look awful. All right. Will this book? All right, then let's look some more on this. At 16, will publication of this book finally light a metaphorical fire under Bragg's cowardly spine? And asking, will it reveal secrets of why Bragg has been stalling? Seat, Mel Broussard, posterior, Trillium Tarot suggested. Polly wanted to ask, who is not writing a book? Prosecutor Mark Pomerantz is writing a book that has to do with evidence to prosecute Donald. And Coward Bragg, Manhattan District Attorney Coward Bragg, Alvin Bragg, Coward Bragg as I call him, is trying to say, no, that book can't be published. Mm-hmm. So is this book finally going to light a metaphorical fire under Bragg's Wheel of Fortune? This energy drives me crazy. Don't you have something you need to be doing? Don't you have somewhere to go? Come on, move. Hierophants, government institutions, Ace of Swords, bringing the truth. That would be good. Three of Wands, Judgment, Hanged Man. Yeah, it's going to bring a whole lot of pressure on Bragg. It's going to bring a whole lot of pressure on Bragg. Truth about the institution. This is looking out for your ships to come in. This is the fact that the Orange Menace is still swanning around. No harm, no arrests, no criminal charges, no. Still swanning around, still out there, down at Mar-a-Lago, just doing his thing. But this is big judgment, and what are the suspensions about? Hanged Man. What's this? Because I'm starting to get into some major arcana energy here. Wheel of Fortune, government. Let me spread out my major arcana cards. So, Mark Pomerantz, are you going to be a hero for speaking out? Alice of New York voted in a wimp. I don't think they knew that. I could be wrong, but my understanding is I don't think they knew he was like pretending to be something he wasn't. Mel's asking, can the governor of New York suspend Bragg for not doing his job? I want to say it has to go through the state legislature. I could be wrong. I like that, Polly Wanda, because I love how your brain works. Turn Bragg's butt warmer on high. You know, a seat warmer. Turn a seat warmer on high. There we go. Jane King is asking, is he one of the prosecutors who quit? I believe so. I'm trying to get a sense of the energy, because I'm trying to also step back and say, okay, is it just me? Because I guess I can be a little bit of a go-getter. I can be a little bit of a Sarah and I mostly talk about, okay, what are we doing with our businesses? You know, are we doing this? How can we offer more to people? How can we do this? And that's just how I roll. And so dealing with somebody like this who just has such an important job and is it's like you go into his energy and it's like it just sucks all the life out of you. Far right communications, you've got the evidence. You don't need anything else. It feels absolutely like no question. He does not need anything else. You have all the evidence you need to arrest, to charge and arrest Donald Trump. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on with my throat today. 2 of Swords, 8 of Wands, Queen of Swords, Page of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. And again, we get into not a major arcana card in sight. We were specifically looking at like the Mark Pomerantz book and that sort of thing. That's got major arcana. That is moving. This, then suddenly it's, well, do we have their communications? Yeah, we've had it for months, for years. Oh, okay. Well, let's go look at everything he's done again. This is a group of prosecutors. I don't think there's just one in his office. There are multiple. Even the ones who left. I mean, they have found, since Pomerantz and whoever the other guy was, since they left, there's been more evidence uncovered and more criminality, potential criminality uncovered. And oh my gosh, and Bragg's just like, well, you know, there's a monitor on his business now. Why is he like this? I don't understand people like this. I just don't. You have been given this epic. You have been given the sword and the stone. People have been trying to pull that sword out of that stone to go after Trump for years now, and nobody could do it. You are the DA. You were handed a partially completed case. You have these prosecutors saying there's enough to charge him on. You've got the sword. You've got it in your hand. And you're just dragging it along the ground as you're, you know, kind of meandering. I don't get it. I've got to look at this guy's chart sometime. Maybe it's in his chart. I don't. Anyway, Apple says he's a criminal who's been paid off. I don't know what it is. I just don't. Teresa Ford says, look at his motivation for being so slow. Something tells me I need to look at his astrology chart. It might be there. But we'll come back because I want to get to some of these other questions today. But we'll anyway. Okay. Cecee Rider also brought up at 24:30. 24:30. RAWSTORY is reporting that Jared Kushner had knockdown drag-out screaming matches with Donald Trump about the 2020 election. Well, it wouldn't be knocked down because Trump would never be able to get back up. Knockdown, drag-out screaming matches. Screaming matches. Those two screaming at each other. I mean, at least Boebert and MTG screaming at each other. There would be some entertainment value in that. But those two. Ugh. Anyway, will Jared ever flip on Trump? I think he already has. And Anne looked it up. Thank you. Birthday, October 21st, 1973. Does that mean he's a Scorpio, or when does it switch over? On the 21st, 20th? I can't. That's the thing. I've as much as I love astrology, for some reason I have a terrible time remembering which exact day things flip over into the next sign. Some months it's going to be the 20th, or some it's 21st of February. It's like it can be the 18th. It can be. Aspasia is saying, I can see Trump screaming. Jared just giving the dead hard stare. No, I can see him screaming. Oh, absolutely. He's a bully. Jen Gunn said, no, he's a Libra. Tiger says, depends on the year. Yes, Jane, I do know that Michael Cohen went back in to talk to Bragg. Yeah, he was there for 2.5 hours. Jenny Strong says, the changeover is the 22nd of the month. So he's a Libra. Okay, now okay. We'll get to Jared Kushner in a minute. Okay, you guys have given me information, and now I really want to know. All right, so Libra at 28 degrees, says Lola Bell. Is his chart somewhere handy, or do I need to put in all the information? If anybody has if you have if there's somewhere online, you could let me know there's a link, then I'd love to go look at it. But otherwise, I've got to go put all the information in and run the thing, and that will take time. So let's just move on to these vile human beings. Okay, 27:30. And the Libra, when Libra goes bad, they are indecisive out there. They're famously indecisive. As in the old joke, how many Libras does it take to change a light bulb? 2. No. 3. No. 1. No. No, it was 2. No, 1. No, 3. Yeah. Anyway. Libra is the sign of the fashion industry, great beauty, very fair, looking at both sides. C. Johnson says, I see his chart on Astro DS. Oh, thank you. Thank you, C. Johnson. Dave says, Bragg is making Libra look indecisive. Go figure. Justice. Kelly said, great, make them judges. He was born in Manhattan, New York, no birth time. Thank you, Anne. Thank you, everybody. All right. Apparently, I'm just not going to... The energy, it's just... I keep trying to go, and it's just... Okay, hang on. Astro database. Data bank. Alvin Bragg. No. I don't see him in the data bank. Am I doing something wrong? Hang on. Share screen. Am I doing something wrong? Because I don't see it there. Hey, Funny says, so true, I'm a double Libra. Sometimes I have been paralyzed with indecision. Sorry, I meant Jared Kushner. Oh, okay. Lullabelle says, Bragg is a well-placed Mercury at 22 Scorpio. Does nothing with it. Okay. Well, then let's just try... Sorry, that's my stomach. Okay, hello. It's so funny. I'm showing this and I cannot for the life of me see. There it is. Where it is. Okay, Alvin Bragg. Astrology. 36 gifts for your friend who won't shut up about astrology. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and do the whole rigmarole then. So sorry. I would love to keep in this energy, but I just can't right now. So we're gonna stop on the Alvin Bragg, and we are going to move over to the Jared Kushner Trump question. Okay, so we're stopping that, moving to the next thing. All right, 3130. 3130. So Jared Kushner had a I don't believe knockdown, drag out, no. Screaming fight with Donald about the 2020 election. Oh yeah, totally believe that. Will Jared ever flip on Trump? Ugh. The human stock photo, the evil mannequin. And apparently there's trouble in Javanka Paradise. He's oh my gosh, all of these people, they need to be like tied down to a therapist couch. Thank you, Jane. The victory, the far right victory, the victory, the Trump saying that they had a victory and Jared saying, no, you didn't. Yeah. So, 5 of Swords, the King of Cups, Ace of Wands, Lovers, Fool. Insult to injury. Trump feels it's an insult to injury that Biden became president. They both. Let's just say that it's not the first time they've, for all that Jared seemed to do what Trump told him to. It doesn't feel like this is the first, let's say, contest that they've had. Lover's card, Fool. Who's surprised? Who would not expect this to happen? This is his relationship with, yeah, it's just, this whole thing is just gross and awful. And did they fight? Yes. I've been reading on Jared, and in Javanka, I've been getting that he basically, I mean, he watched his father go to prison. And the person who sent him to prison, part of one of the people who sent his father to prison was Chris Christie, which is why Chris Christie, while he set up the, setting things up for the transition, he absolutely did not get a job in the Trump White House. It's because of Jared. And it was traumatic for him that his father went to prison, because one, it's just traumatic when your father goes to prison, but also the full weight of Kushner Enterprises fell on him. Now, Kushner has a younger brother who is much more liberal, married Carly Klaus? I don't know. But it fell on him, and he made stupid decisions. 666 Fifth Avenue, and now he finds out that, yes, Lola Bell, I read Jared is angry that Ivanka signed a lot of documents. Right. I would be very surprised if he is not called her stupid to her face multiple times now. And he cannot, he is so averse to getting involved in that kind of trauma again, watching somebody you love go to prison, especially with his children and the mother of his children and all of this other stuff. And he's handling it like a toddler. He's not handling it like a good father and husband who's, had all the therapy they need. Let's put it that way. He's petty. He's vicious. He's there's this, if you knew him as a person, if you were dealing with him as a person, he would very much come across as like he's a giant plastic mean doll. Knight of Wands. And it's not that he isn't far right, but Seven of Swords, Knight of Cups, Five of Swords. He sees law enforcement coming. And this is a thief card. This is insult to injury. He's terrified of this coming for his wife, mother of his children. And then there's a lot of displacement of things he wishes he could say to his father about things his father did. But he can't. So he's taking it out on his spouse. Oh, good. I made you laugh. So that makes me happy. Thank you. So it's just a mess. Is he going to flip on Trump? All I'm getting is just anger, fury. I want nothing to do with this family. I want nothing to do with any of this. It's to flip on Trump would be a betrayal of his children, is how it feels like he would see it. And he has no interest in revenge. He just wants it all to go away. He wants everything Trump to just go away. So flipping, I don't know about that. But does he despise Trump right now? And his wife to some extent? And yeah. Yeah. But that doesn't mean he's going to do the right things. Not even close. So. Okay. All right. And so then we have Gretchen's question. At 38:30, what are the energies around the Dominion lawsuit against Fox News? It's set to go to trial in April. Will Dominion take it to trial or will they settle? Oh, okay. Fox News and Dominion. Because they're going after various people for billions. Dominion and Fox News. Thinking April showers, and then my brain connected it to MAGA tears. Sorry, I cracked myself up. Anne says, I want Dominion for the win on my bingo card. Carla's asking, where's Kitty Boo Boo? He's right here. He's snoozing. He's sunk so far into his bed that you can't even see him. Empress. Dominion, you would do a great service to humanity if you could shut down Fox News. I just don't know that it's possible. Three of Swords. Judgment. 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, the Sun. They've got a good case. Imagine having a company and you're doing your job, and then all of Fox News turns on you and started blaming you for the one thing you're not guilty of, and that is decimating to your company. And because of that, you've got swords in the heart. You've got to let people go. It's just a mess. It's like, all right, let's bring things out into the open. But this is a 6 of Pentacles. This is a charity card. But let me pull some clarifiers, because this could be them wanting to give back pay and give pay to previous employees, perhaps, or something. Sharon says, hi to the people lurking. Please come join us. Please hit the thumbs up button. Thank you. Big hugs. Thank you. Gretchen says, Dominion will win if they don't settle. M. Kelpie says, April's going to be lit. Dominion and E. Jean Carroll both. Yep. Two of Cups. Dominion. I think Dominion has this is a partnership. If they're not already getting some of their lawyers paid for, they've got some kind of support, moral support, or there's some powerful people that very much want Dominion to succeed in taking these people down. Wheel of Fortune, Tower, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Page of Wands. This is taking down Fox News, Murdoch. This is the Murdoch dynasty. Wheel of Fortune, Tower crashing down. Dynasty taken down by the Sword of Truth. And there's a message here. It doesn't end with a bang, though. Or maybe this is just because April's so soon. But what is this messenger? A lot of other readers, when they want to clarify something, they just immediately pull more cards. But because I use the rack to show you guys my cards, I have to take things down and pull some more. Does it end with a bang or a whimper? 10 of Swords. 7 of Swords. Hanged Man. Oh, the messenger, the far right messenger, okay, it's not going to destroy Fox. We're still going to have Fox News. But I think there's going to be a problem. I think Fox is going to get their rear end handed to them. They're still there. That's what the messenger, that Page of Wands, the messenger. And this is the card of communication in this deck. And that's a card for the reading. Yeah. It feels like Fox is going to be hit hard, but they're not going to go under. That's what I'm getting. Let's hope. Oh, okay. At 40, 44, 45. So Trump is reportedly signaling a return to Facebook and Twitter. But there was talk that he was under contract with Truth Social. And I say truth because it ain't the truth. So does this mean that truth is finally done? And his poor Devin Nunes and his cow. Is he going to be out on the street with his cow? Oh, thank you for being here, Christine. I'm a lurker because I can't keep up with the chat. Just saying. Love to all. Thank you. Truth. The House of Cards. And now I've got the BTS song House of Cards going through my head. One day it's Kenny Loggins, the other next day it's BTS, next day it's Wham, next day it's just, oh, my poor brain. Queen of Wands. Far right, the whole group that's on Trust Social. It's hemorrhaging money. Page of Cups. Fool. King of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Eight of Swords. Isn't there a, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't there a contract? Isn't there? Cindy says, that's okay. You've got Dawning of Aquarius running through my head today. Yeah. I don't see. Kathy Delisle says he will make the wrong decision, whatever that is. You are absolutely correct. Trillium Tarot says supposedly a contract, yes. He had to post on Truth Social about 6, 8, 12 hours or whatever before he could on other social media. Wheezy Squeezebox says Green Acres is the place to be. I'm living Devin Nunes. Roaming far and wide. True Social's over, he chose the wrong side. This is legal mess. What are you? He does what he wants. But there are, oh my gosh, I can't with see, if I say I'm going to do something, I do it. With rare exceptions. And if I don't do it, you could just ask me why, and I can tell you exactly why I didn't. You know, somebody got sick or, you know. But to sign a contract. At the Volpe said Trump agreed not to use another forum as long as True Social exists. Magician. He does what he wants. Seven of Wands. Knight of Wands. Two of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Lovers. This is a bad decision. It's Trump. So this is the card of decision, but boy, does it feel like a bad decision. Trump is on the defensive. He's not getting the kind of traction that he wants, and Musk is willing to let him back on Twitter. And Trump is thinking that the only way he has any chance of staying out of being convicted is to somehow run out the clock until he can become president again, which isn't going to happen. But this is a bad decision. However, I don't know that his followers would hold him accountable for that. But that's a big change. Dumb as rocks. Jolie says, I'm really glad that Sniffy is not a smart criminal. Oh, so few of them are, thank heavens. Christina Pearson said on November 7th, 2022, in the agreement, Trump agreed to make his posts exclusively available to Truth Social for 8 hours before he could share them elsewhere. Francis Trump is still he's just trying to raise money. Oh, yeah. I don't know what else to say. It's just, is it legal? No. Apparently, it breaks a contract. It's legal in the sense if he's not going to get arrested, but he signed a contract. Is he going to do it anyway? Yeah. Is he going to get hit for it? Justice. Okay. The people who sunk money into it. Queen of Wands, Empress, Star. I think in setting this up, I think there were some loopholes. I think there were some loopholes. It's thought of, well, the company may go under. Yeah, he's moving. It feels like he's moving back more into the limelight. Okay, more fool you. All right. Froxy Roxy says, yeah, we need to come to Jesus meeting with the universe. Just saying. That's. Yeah, true, Gretchen. At this point, what's another lawsuit? Kelly says, shocked. Exactly. All right. Oh, here's a question. 50 at 53 minutes. What does this mean for Nunes and his cow? And his mom? Something about his mom? I don't know. So are Nunes and his cow going to be out in the cold? Poor Devin. Poor Devin. Oh, he's mad. And oh boy, I'm getting like fire. Oh, he is mad. Are you going to be moving on? It's okay. If you unsubscribe, I understand. This was an utter disaster. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't help myself. Empress, back out into the private sector, the actual private sector for you, Devin. Ace of Cups. Four of, it's dead. True Social is kaput. Seven of Cups. Knight of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Trying to find some job at some think tank somewhere, something. Twitter is actually survived this long, strangely enough. It's True Social is gone. Trump will blame him because, of course, he will for the demise. This is This is Trump. This feels like Trump going back to Twitter, but there's just this big change. Bye-bye, Devin. Oh, thank you, Anne. Holly and Fran says Devin gave up a seat in Congress for this disaster. Yeah. And you didn't see this coming? Really? Devin, you didn't see this coming? That you would end up holding the bag. You would get blamed. You would have no recourse. Didn't dawn on you, huh? Mel Broussard says cow, formerly owned by Devin Nunes, seeks new barn in lawsuit filed against Truth Social. Oh, Tower. The chart of mess around, find out. You did this to yourself. Two of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Star, Fool, Magician. Oh, he'll find some job somewhere, but finances are going to be a mess. The disillusion of Truth Social is going to be a mess. And he's an idiot. Back in the spotlight as an idiot, and he'll go somewhere. But yeah, it's just bye. Yep, you won't be missed. Not by me. Not by any of us, I don't think. All right. At 57:30. Oh, this blew my mind. 57:30. 57:30. During Trump's deposition, he was shown a picture of Carroll from the mid-90s. Right? And you know how he said, she's not my type, I wouldn't be attracted to her, what have you. They showed Trump a picture of Agent Carroll from the mid-90s. And he said, he looked at the picture and he said, yeah, that's my wife, Marla Maples. Not your type, huh? God. Not your type. Yes, Lady Eva. Now Nunes is the one having a cow. I can't. Okay, so is this going to punch another hole in his defense? Wow. Whole new levels of stupidity. Hello, Kenya. Yeah, Wheezy Squeeze Box, the emoji for. Oh, I can't. So, you've just blown another hole in your defense, Donald. Queen of Swords. That's Agent Carroll taking your blankety blank to court. Yeah, Childy, just keep on talking, Sniffy. King of Cups. 7 of Cups. 5 of Wands. Page of Wands. Temperance. Do you guys remember on the floor of the Senate, the guy from Georgia who started sort of lunging at Gates, but mainly the guy who's his friend holding him back? The main thing he did was cover his mouth. That's what Trump's lawyers want to do. Does he have to say, I mean, I know this is deposition, but does he have to say anything? Can we just, they just want to cover his mouth. And he's lying. He's lying out of his lying liar mouth. It was hard to do the deposition because his pants were on fire the whole time. Saying it's not true, but he's on the defensive, and message, he's his own worst enemy. Tiffany Lilly, will this be used against him? Yes. Yes, it will. Hold, please. Yes, it will be held against him. And my understanding is, E. Jean Carroll has already said she's not going to settle. He's lying. He's lying. I'm sorry. He's lying. Entertainment only YouTube, but he's lying. 5 of Cups, 2 of Swords, Knight of Wands. He thinks he can make it go away because he has the best words. No, you don't. You're an idiot. He's yeah. Bye. Bye, scumbag. Okay. All right, I need to take one bite of this because I'm hungry. Etha Volpe is asking, are Bragg and Garland members of the Federalist Society? No. Mm-mm. Oh, 3:15. All right, we're gonna read on this. Larry's asking, before you go, who is Great Aunt Gussie? I'm sorry, that's wonderful. I'm sorry, that is wonderful. It's just an expression. Dear Great Gussie, it's something clean you can say. Right, you gotta be kidding me, is what that means. Yeah, but I love that. I absolutely love that. Who is Great Aunt Gussie? I love that, Larry. That was good. All right, sorry, 104:30. Will anything benefit the American people? Come out of that house in the next 2 years? Or will it just be garbage? Yeah, it's the clean version of blank off. Dear Great Gussie. Yeah. Lilibel says, my mom used to say, holy Hannah. Yeah. All right. This is what they're going to do. This is what the House is going to do. It's just judgment. Judgy. They're going to be judgy. Very judgy. Judgment, judgment. Big air horns. Jim Jordan, the human air horn. Judgy, 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 judging, judgy, judgy, hearings. That's what they're going to be doing. I'm still not entirely convinced they're going to be there the whole two. They're going to be in control the whole 2 years. But judgy. I mean, I've got other cards here, and I'll pull them. But I think that sums it up. This is what the House Republicans are going to do. Just judgment. But unlike with this gargantuan, it's Gabriel, isn't it? The one with the horn. You know, he is an archangel. He is, you know, God, with God behind him doing God's will. These guys aren't doing God's will. So it's just noise. If Gabriel is the one with the horn. Oh, good. I don't know why. Gabriel's always been my favorite archangel. I don't know why. All right, judgy, judgy. What? Hang on. One second, I've got to check this. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. Just a delivery. Okay. Stephanie Martin says, I also say bullpucky now. Didn't realize it until even my daughter pointed it out and asked me where I got it. Horse hockey's a good one, too. When I say horse hockey, it makes me think of Colonel Potter from MASH. So what are they going to do? This is the sword of truth. This is a bunch of lies and garbage about the Bidens. This is them thinking, okay, we're getting in there. We're going to get to go do the thing. And we're going to say what we want. And we're going to put people in their place. And we're going to bring out the truth. No. No, it's just lies. And right in the center, them having little to no effect or going out of power. Not having enough votes. I mean, ultimately, not having enough votes to pass legislature that they want, not having enough votes, blah, blah, blah. Plus, they're going to continue to be at each other's throats. Go ahead. Don't let me stop you. Oma Sheila de Quilter, when the government is a circus, expect the clowns. I love that. Lady Eva says, I also say, I'm afraid of saying something in a foreign language that I don't know what it means. Katie's partial to blank, blank. Yeah, but I was married to an Englishman for 20 years, so I know that's actually considered actual swearing in the UK. So all right. They're awful. They're awful. Rhonda had a question at 110. This shouldn't have to be a question. Will people on Social Security and Disability see a disruption in their benefits? Oh, these people are scum. Social Security and Disability. Maybe it was a Sheben. Is it Sheben? It's like a piece and Kleister. Is it Kleister? Is that stuff you use to put wallpaper on the walls? Paste. A piece of paste. So it's what Eric eats. King of Swords. They would have to. It actually feels like they would have to do some weird legal stuff that's beyond their capabilities to really mess that up. Yeah, that's it. Schiebenkleister. German's great for swearing. Katie Arbuckle's Holy Sheep. There we go. Rochelle says Kleister also translates to goo. I love German. And my understanding, I'm sure someone can correct me, but last time I looked, my understanding is the famous word that begins with an F was originally Dutch. But okay. 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 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 money, 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 far right communication. You paid into Social Security, you should be getting your money back out of it. Pentacles, 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 payment, far right communication. They may try to block it. Cindy says, my daughter says, son of a starfish. There we go. Kelly says that F word sure has some worldwide appeal. Yeah, it's the combination of really. It's a soft consonant and hard at the end. So. Yeah, in the UK, if you say and I'm not using this as any kind of swear word, because it is also just an adjective. The adjective bloody, it's short for God's blood, is what that is. C. Johnson, but they won't be successful, right? That's what I'm checking on right now. That's what I'm checking on now. King of Wands. These jerks. Well, they're jerks. That's not going to change. King of Cups. Page of Swords. 9 of... I'm not getting Tower. It feels like maybe there's... Because we've hit the debt limit today. Congratulations. We hit the debt limit today, and Janet Yellen has said that she can rearrange some stuff to keep us essentially solvent until June, because that's really how we should be spending our March, April, May. Biden can get involved, these bullies. But I think the more regular Republicans will finally step in and be like, slow your roll, far right. Slow your roll. Electra Storms, according to CNN, the Secret Service may be undermining Biden. That's what I get. That's what I've been getting. Every time I think about the Secret Service, I get this like cold chill, like cold water up my spine. That's just like get rid of them, get rid of them, get rid of them, get rid of them, get rid. Like there's like a small group in there embedded, and get rid of them, get rid of them, get rid of them, get rid of them. So. All right, so I've answered one of Rhonda's questions. At the vote base, strike a coin, Janet. Stop wasting time. Hang on, Warrior Witch. Just 1 second. So I'm not going to ask what Ted Cruz is up to because I've answered one of your questions, Rhonda, and he's awful. Barbara was asking, how does the Republican Party feel now that they're finding out that Santos had a full drag persona? It doesn't matter. They need his vote. And he's not just in Congress. McCarthy put him on a committee, is my understanding. Yeah, there's just, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't. He defrauded a homeless vet and his dying dog who needed surgery and could have survived for much longer, and he just walked off with the money. And the dog died of a homeless vet. And he still has a seat, and they're still, yeah, Dave. Oh, well, yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, not a bit. Nope. And Barbara's also asking, will Santos be arrested for fraud? 11730. Well, that would kind of put a damper on his ability to be on the committee if he's been arrested. 11730. Santos. Will Santos be arrested for fraud? Hopefully, publicly. Very much out in the open. Oh, Anna actually says, two committees. And Anna is saying 2 committees. One on small business. Oh yeah, he's in charge. He's in charge of small business loans. Yes, put him in charge of money. There we go. Is Santos going to be arrested for fraud? Hello. Queen of Swords. There are many investigations going on into Santos, and it's not like, finding evidence against Santos is like hitting the broadside of a barn. You could miss, but it's awfully hard. Six of Swords. 10 of going to prison for the money. Pretending he was part of a dynasty that he wasn't. Ace of Pentacles, King of Cups, Fool. But not yet. Because the Republicans are too busy going after Joe Biden and Hunter Biden. So this blankety blank is still swanning around Congress. Will he be arrested eventually? Tuxedo Cat says, at least Santos is not on the ethics committee. Oh, early days. McCarthy being McCarthy. 7 of Pentacles. Oh, look at all the possibilities for money that's George Anthony DeVolder Santos could make Kitara Rocher, George Anthony DeVolder Kitara Rocher Santos. Oh, so many legal decisions. I think he is going to be arrested, but this feels like somebody on the left wanting very strongly to just walk over to him, grab him by the back of his collar, and just drag him out off the House floor. It won't happen, but the Democrats are going to like him less and less and less and less, because he's a danger. Well done, McCarthy. Well done for putting your own ambitions above the country, as you always do. The man who pretty much single-handedly revived Trump's career after January 6th. Well done. Okay. And yeah, that's going to do it for me. It's 1:38 p.m. here in Chicago. Thank you. That's going to do it for me for today. Oh, I didn't even show you guys the nails. Yeah, I love these pearlescent nails. Anyway, so that's going to do it for me for today. It's 1:38 p.m. here in Chicago. At 3:30, I will be over on the Creative Sprints channel. Just bring your creative stuff. It can be absolutely anything. And other than that, I will be right back here tomorrow. I'm here 365 days of the year. The end of the month is looking like a kind of a big deal. I want to say it's on the 28th. Saturday the 28th is going to be my 1500th video. And we are nearing, slowly, but we're nearing 15,000 subscribers. Thank you. And when we get there, I'll have drawings for more gift cards and free personal reading and whatnot. So that's what's coming up. Yeah, and the Patreon monthly social is that evening. If you want to join on Patreon, I know some people don't have the funds. I totally get that, but it's not expensive to be a patron. It really isn't. I don't have huge tiers. But we're doing something different this month, and that's happening the night of the 28th as well, from 8 to 10. We're going to have people in batches just coming on screen. We're going to meet some of these names that we've seen so many times. So that will be then. So January 28th will be a big day around here. Shay Laughter says the 28th is my birthday. Happy early birthday. All right, so that's going to, if that's going to do it. Yeah, that is. So please remember, you're not alone. You're not. We're in this together, and there are good days ahead. All right, so take care. And I will see you right back here tomorrow.